Hi everyone, welcome back to Yellow Cottage Soapery. Today I am making a soap scented with Waterlily and Jasmine type. It is a Downy for fabric softener dupe. And I'm going to be using pink. I have this Rustic Essentials blushed pink. I'm going to mix maybe a little bit of Voodoo pink in it to just brighten it up a little bit. I have Key West blue from Mad Micas and also the Maniacal Pea. My base, most of this is going to be white, and I'm going to try to do a little bit of piping on the top. We'll see how it goes. I am going to strain my lye solution. It has a little bit of lye lint in it. Sometimes it's no big deal. There's a tiny amount, but when it's a little bit more than a tiny amount, I like to strain it. And you still need this lye to go into your oils, because otherwise your ratio of lye to your oils and butters will be off. So I just like to make sure it's very, very fine and I get as much of it in there as I can. Okay, I just ended up kind of splattering some green and pink on the top because I had too much saved for piping. So this blue is just going to go on the top, but I want to mix it with a little bit of white because I don't want it to be this dark. I filled my piping bags and I have the pink and white color in with an Atico 80 tip. It's like the mum tip, like a half moon. I have, this is just a writer tip. Then I have the larger rose tip. This is Wilton 125. And I also have Wilton 402. Looks like that. And I'm going to try to make lilies with that one. So the first thing I'm going to do, this is meant to kind of look like a pond. And I'm just going to take, I watched a cake video, making video. Oh my goodness. I can't remember the name, but she'd made a cake with water lilies on it. So I kind of took some inspiration from her. And she started out with, this is just the writer tip. And she just kind of started out and kind of did some vining. Just kind of randomly. I don't know how much of this will end up showing up after I put the flowers on, but I'm gonna just do it anyway. Waited a while, so I'm gonna, hopefully it's ready. I'm just gonna kind of try to make what resembles a lily pad. I hate that you guys can't see. So I'm just kind of, it should be more flat. It's difficult in this mold. That doesn't look like one bit of a lily pad. I don't know, I can't seem to get this right. It's hard to get down in this mold because of the space, so it's hard for me to hold it at a good angle. But I'm just going to kind of start out and there's going to be a little flower, hopefully, in there too. So I'm just going to make some of these around this and then go on from there. Everyone, I am going to go ahead and cut Waterlily and Jasmine. And as you can see, the top looks a little bit different. You can still see where I piped the flowers, but I really tapped it down really good because I was afraid that it was sitting so high, you know, the bars were going to be different heights. And also I was worried there would be air bubbles because of the spaces, so I just really tapped it down. I figured it really wouldn't matter because it's still going to have, you know, some pretty pink, and I did put a little bit of glitter on it. Ooh. I love the swirls. I cut the first loaf and they're really subtle, almost like, I'll show you one of these. Almost like they're not swirl, but they are, like a heart. And it was really, really thin batter when I did that, so I knew that swirls were going to be just more wispy, which I love. And this fragrance is really nice. I didn't realize at first until I looked it up right before I made it that it was a Downy fabric softener dupe, and I usually use Snuggle, but this one smells really good. Look, it looks like a tulip, a little flower. I planned that tulip. Just kidding. I wish it was that simple. But I hadn't put glitter on soap in so long, so I had some iridescent glitter, and after I pounded it down, I just sprinkled a little bit on it. So you can't see the pretty blue and the lily pads and stuff as much, but oh well, it was more important to get, you know, more even looking bars. Ooh. We had a mama duck, not mine that's out front, but another mama duck had babies. We saw them across the pond a couple of days ago, and I couldn't count. There were so many and so tiny, like little dots. They were so little, just moving around. I actually saw them first in the water. My husband did, and I looked, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they look like they just hatched, and she already had them in the water. And of course we have turtles in there and bass, and well, there had to be, I'm guessing, like between 10 and 15 to start with, and now there are 5. We just saw there are 5. So that's disappointing. Oh. So this is very pastel and springy looking. And last cut. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.